So I was gonna go for a hike today, but do you hear that? Instead, we'll just go for a drive. Yeah, I had this plan to hike up to Hidden Valley and then hike up over into another valley that I wanted to call the second Hidden Valley, but I would have gotten caught in a pretty nasty storm. So Dewey and I are going to check out Lost Creek Reservoir. It's just some reservoir in the middle of nowhere. I saw it on Google Maps, so I'm just gonna go see what it's all about and enjoy this rain. It's already starting to let up a little. Do you guys ever just pick a random spot on a map, and if you have a free afternoon, you go drive to it to check it out? Well, that's what I'm doing today. All right, the rain's picking back up again, but I've passed the turnoff to this reservoir a bunch of times. The reservoir isn't listed on the turnoff, but it's one of those times where you just look at that road and you wonder where it goes to. So I checked on Google Maps, and at the end of it is a reservoir. So I got my Osmo Action, so we'll get some good time-lapse shots. I brought my drone, and of course, I brought Dewey. He's the happiest to go along, right, Dewey? Hey, bud, Dewey. He's just wondering what the heck all this noise is. But yeah, let's go. It stopped raining, so I'm gonna jump out and throw my Osmo Action up on the roof to time-lapse the drive out to Lost Creek. Headed east on I-84, just about to pass through Morgan. But if you've never been up into this valley, it's pretty dang beautiful, especially during the springtime when everything was green. Let me see if I can give the camera to Dewey and show you how in the springtime it kind of looks like a little Switzerland. Here, Dewey, can you hold this? Hopefully you can see that. It's just snow-capped mountains, pine trees, and then green fields down below. But we're continuing on. Past the town of Morgan, Utah. It's the birthplace of Browning rifles. They have a shop up here, and then there's also the Browning Museum down in Ogden. So if you ever find yourself in Ogden, be sure to check that out. It's pretty cool. They have like the first Gatling gun there. Dewey, having fun? So I couldn't remember if this was before or after the turnoff to where we're going, but it was before, so I figured I should show you. Devil's Slide. It's just kind of a unique feature of layers of the earth turned vertical. Right below it's the Weber River. And it's just right here off the freeway. Since I don't know how interesting Lost Creek Reservoir is going to be, I might as well fly my drone around Devil's Slide, get some scenic shots of that. That's actually been something that I've been meaning to do. you enjoyed that footage of Devil's Slide, but after I landed my drone, I didn't notice this, so I'm gonna see if I can point it out to you. On top of that gate there is a little skull. It's definitely appropriate being in front of Devil's Slide. All right, let's head up the road. So what's in Croydon, you ask? Well, it's actually a giant cement factory. I don't know if you've ever seen a cement factory before, but this is a big one. The road came to a split. You could stay right and go to Croydon, or get on this road to the Lost Creek Dam. It's a paved road, but barely. I don't know how much Dewey likes it. I can't tell if he's excited or nervous, but we'll let him out in just a second. Oh, we got a traffic jam here. That must be the king of the cement factory up there. Well, if the reservoir itself isn't interesting, the drive alone sure is. It's really beautiful out here. The dam has come into view. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. Here's the reservoir. That's the dam. Got a bunch of willows. Looks like you can camp up here in the junipers. Pretty sweet. Pretty windy too. Let's go see what's up in there. Just want to see if there's any camping spots or something up here. Looks like there could be. Nope. It's private property. Let's cross over the dam, see what's over on the other side. So it's actually a pretty nice road up here. That part that was all bumpy was kind of a cutoff, so you didn't have to drive through Croydon, but the rest of the road was actually pretty smooth and maintained. And I thought it'd be a dirt road around this dam, but it's not. So pleasantly surprised. I'm sure I'll hit dirt at some point. Got a couple there. It's actually really pretty back in there. Probably pay attention to the road though. There's no guardrail. For how remote this is, I didn't realize there would be so many people up here. I mean, there's not a ton of people. This looks like an awesome place to come up and fish or picnic because it's not crowded. But yeah, it's nice to see a bunch of, it's nice to see people up here. Looks like most people are fishing. Looks like you can't camp at Lost Creek. Well, we can't go any further up this road. Looks like a really interesting area though. And let's see if I can zoom in on it. Right up in there is like a little arch, a little hole in the rock. But I guess I can't go see it because you can get in a lot of trouble. I'll try to find a place where I can let Dewey run around. It's a little bumpy. Lost Creek Reservoir. My curiosity was definitely satisfied. Now I know it's here. It's actually really beautiful. I'm up one of the forks. There's another fork out around that bend. Wind's picking up. Let me block it. Anyway, here's what you can't do at Lost Creek. You can't camp. You can't really go off the beaten path. It's surrounded by a wildlife cooperative area. You can get in a lot of trouble for snooping around. And you can't stay past 10 p.m. And you can't do like water skiing or anything like that. Your boats have to be wakeless, cause no wake. But here's what you can do. You can let your pup run around. You can fish. I bet there's some pretty good fishing up here. Anyway, I'm gonna get a couple more shots and then we'll wrap this thing up. Anyway, that does it from Lost Creek Reservoir. I'm gonna wrap this thing up right here, but I love going on these adventures. Hopefully you like to come on them with me and I can provide some information, some beautiful scenery and so forth. But yeah, if you do like this, you know what to do. Hit that like button, comment down below, let me know what you think, and of course subscribe. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Be kind to each other.